This segment of Money Matters Boston is brought to you by SHB Financial.
Welcome back to Money Matters Boston. I'm pleased to introduce Richard Skaggs, Senior Equity Strategist at Loomis Sayles. Hey Richard, welcome aboard.
Well, thanks for having me here, Dave.
Give me a little background on Loomis, if you will. I know the firm's been around since 1926, $181 billion under management, that's with a B. Give me some explanation. Is it a retail type shop, institutional? Give me some background.
Well, Loomis is primarily an institutional firm. We have business relationships all over the world. It is tilted toward fixed income in terms of asset size, but the equity business is an important part of the firm as well. 15 to 20 billion in assets of the total.
Okay.
And we manage money in a variety of equity styles.
I'm sure you're getting the same questions that we're getting over and over again. Fiscal cliff, 2 weeks left. What are you advising, retail advisors like me, what are you advising us to do for ourselves and for our clients?
Generally, I think it's important that people don't change their investment strategy based on these news events that are coming up. The outcome isn't knowable, but in my history as a stock analyst, I haven't seen many cases where there's been an event that's been so well publicized, so widely anticipated, that actually led to a major sell-off in stocks as it came to pass. People look back to July of 2011 and the budget debate there. We did have a big sell-off, the debt ceiling talks, right. And while stocks did sell off very sharply, the fact is that it presented an excellent buying opportunity for the long-term investor to get in July, August, and September of 2011. The S&P 500 rallied several hundred points from those levels. So if you want to keep some powder dry in the event that there is some volatility because things don't go as planned, maybe we don't get a deal, maybe we go off the cliff temporarily, that's understandable. But changing your investment strategy, we say no.
Well, I did a little preparation for our interview today, and I saw that one of your favorite books, actually your newest read, is The Great Crash of 1929. Is it because of this fiscal cliff?
I'm a student of the stock market and its ups and downs. And what we know in the very long run is that large cap stocks have returned about 9 to 9.5% a year since 1928, and that includes depressions, wars, recessions. It includes the financial crisis of 2008. And while it would be hard to have invested in 1928 and still be an active investor time-wise, the message from these books and from our work is that if you judiciously add to positions on weakness and you buy strong companies with good dividend prospects, the ability to grow dividends and grow earnings, household brands, companies that you can do well over time. But it's not a game for 3-week or 6-week trades.
And lately that's been long-term investing, right? 3 or 4 months to some people is long-term.
Well, we should be reminded that to earn a long-term capital gains tax rate, you do have to hold an asset for a year. And many people don't think about holding stocks for that long of a period, but of course the real wealth, as Warren Buffett has shown, is generated by owning good businesses over very long periods of time.
It sounds like you like to educate. And again, you and I speaking before this interview talked about that you educate the Boy Scouts, Boy Scout Troop number 1, I believe, in Acton. And you actually teach, and if I'm reading this correctly, the Personal Financial Management Badge, where they actually need to get this badge in order to be an Eagle Scout.
Well, the Personal Financial Management Badge, it's interesting. It's one of the required Eagle badges. I'm not sure how many are required, but there's quite a few. It's a badge where we take a booklet prepared by the Boy Scouts of America, and it addresses how individuals, young people, can use debit cards, credit cards, savings. We talk about stocks, we talk about bonds, talk about time management.
I hope Congress is watching this show and applies to get that badge. Hey Richard, thanks again for coming on board. Richard Skaggs, Senior Equity Strategist at Loomis Sayles. Hey, stay tuned, more Money Matters is coming your way in just a minute.